Hello, that is the final boss song, well, the equivalent of the final boss song from 13 Sentinels, which I played earlier. Uh, the entire playthrough is available on my Twitch channel. Oh, it's cold. I'm going to get a blanket. Didn't I complain that it's hot 2 days ago? Yeah, and I also complained that it was hot about 10 hours ago, Trista, but now it's dropped from about 28 degrees down to 14. So that's what it's like living in this country. Ugh. Blood. Large speakers. Audio equipment for an audio file. A door rabbit. It's a door rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. I gave it to Mizuki on her birthday. Is that adorable? Oh, this is a very depressing bed. Mizuki's bed. Coffee table. A rug. Lighting. The entrance. Cushion on the sofa. There's a 3-seat sofa in the center of the room. One-seater sofa. No, in fact I would call it a chair. A bench press. A big window. So you have a bench press. Does anyone spot you? Do you just do this? Does Mizuki your spotter, or do you just do this and know what you can lift safely? You hate indoor brick walls. That's fair. Mine and Mizuki's clothes. The thing I like about this is that they wear the same thing every day. The small window gets a little bit of light. Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. A backpack. Yeah, that's even worse, fudge. An oven hood. A frying pan. Seasoning and cooking sake. That's a pot. Yeah, there it is. A kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. A towel is hanging. My refrigerator. Ah yeah, refrigerator. If that's Mizuki's bed, where do you sleep? On the bench press? The couch? Mizuki is staring at the floor. About Iris. About Oda. About Okiura fishery cold storage warehouse.
Mizuki must know. About Iris Nota.
Of course. The news was distributed heavily across the internet. Not just in Japan, but worldwide.
I mean, it was a live stream of a murder.
3 days ago, Mizuki discovered her mother's body. 2 days ago, her father's. This morning, 2 of her best friends. It is completely understandable that she is at her mental limit.
I'm surprised that you haven't, like, not given her, like taken her to a hospital just so that she can be properly cared for.
Can I be left alone for a while?
Are you okay?
Yeah.
No, you are not. She certainly didn't seem so, but I can't stay by her side forever.
Aiba, contact Abyss. See if they can get Mizuki a good counselor.
Exactly.
Understood.
I stayed with her for a little while, but we didn't speak. Having nothing more to say, I left. Nope. Nope, that's not what I clicked on. Matsushita Diner. The place was silent. It was so quiet I felt like I could hear the floating dust. I stepped inside. Thought it was empty, but I saw a shadow in the corner of my eye. It was Mayumi. It's like watching a decaying old tree cling pathetically to the earth. Oh, what a sad way of phrasing it. A round chair. Table. Kid's chair. Disposable chopsticks. Condiments are placed on the table. There's a menu on the table. Beer ad on the wall. It's an autograph, probably from a celebrity. The counter. You can see the kitchen area past the counter. Menu is written on the wall on Tanzaki paper. Swinging door. Low table. Sitting cushion. Nothing but a window. A lucky cat statue. It says good luck. This game is in full depression mode. I mean, we're visiting a bunch of people that should be very sad right now. The gears have stopped turning on the clock. It's November, but that calendar says January. Looking closely at it, even the year is wrong. This is old. She's looking at photographs in her hand. I'm sorry to interrupt. About Ota. Do you want to talk about it?
This is your fault.
Me?
I heard from the police. Because you didn't take care of Iris. My boy Ota got involved.
Date, I looked into the investigation report. Mayumi confirmed Ota's body early this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry. I want to be alone right now. Did you not hear me? I said leave!
Date, let's go. She is in no state to talk.
Yeah, you're right.
Mayumi's crying. Sagan residence. When I visited the Sagan household, I found Hitomi with a hollow look in her eyes. She let me in and asked me to sit on the sofa. I agreed and sat down, but after that I couldn't say a single word. A heavy silence weighed on both of us. It's the front door. It's a shoebox. It's a calendar and a strange object on the shelf. Wooden shelf. Clock. Bookshelf. The lights are off. Tableware put away. A refrigerator. Dining table. It's a kitchen counter. It's a door in the back of the room. Cushion. There's a drawing on the wall. Ceiling fan is spinning. It's for lighting.
In the language of flowers, the iris means good news and hope. When I saw the flowers this morning, I just knew something good would happen.
Iris.
You can see the trees and sky outside. Plant. Speaker system. You want a good look at the father? There are some elementary workbooks on the table. Steam is rising from the coffee table. Tomi is sitting on the sofa. Tomi is composed. She's hiding her sorrow deep in her heart. She is gentle but strong. About Iris.
Iris was my everything. We always went everywhere together. Whether it was buying clothes or going to the movies, or taking a walk, or going shopping at the supermarket. When she was young, she would just hold one of my fingers. Her hand was too small to hold mine. Then it was 2, then 3, and finally she could hold my hand. But eventually, she left my hands altogether. She started crossing her arms, being independent, even though she needed constant attention growing up. Her memories are a part of this room, and always will be. When she was a baby, she fell off that sofa and cried and cried. One day she tore up her picture book all over the floor here. Another time she drew with crayons all over the window. She painted my portrait on Mother's Day. Scratches on the floor, chipped plates, burn marks on the table, stains on the cushions. Everything you see. It all holds a memory of her. But why?
About Ota.
Oda was one of my students.
Really?
I taught him in elementary school. I heard it from the police. Oda tried to help Iris and ended up...
Hello, Cafe.
I don't know what to say. I have no words.
Can you think of any information?
Hitomi. My entire focus is on this case. Is there anything at all you can tell me?
I don't know if this is important, but
No, please. Tell me.
I may have told you this already. I met Renju's wife Shoko twice before. The first time at the wedding, the second time a month ago. That second time was in the waiting room of the prison.
Prison?
There's an acquaintance of mine from when we were younger. I visit them a few times a year. And by coincidence, I saw Shoko. I don't think she noticed me, but I recognized her as Renju's wife right away. She was there for the same reason I was, to visit one of the inmates.
Do you know who?
No, I don't. We didn't talk.
Which prison?
Fuchu Prison, in Tokyo.
Fuchu.
Prison?
That is useful.
I'm sorry to have bothered you. I'll be going now.
Oh.
I don't know what to do. Thinking about her. Date, please, you have to catch them. Please. Please.
I will. Trust me.
Marble.
Are you okay, honey?
Huh?
About last night. Well, at 3 in the morning, anyway.
You know about it?
It's on every channel. You have the face of a ghost. Do you want a glass?
I don't need a drink. I need information. Do you have anything?
Well, let's see. I do have... I suppose you could call it intuition.
Tell me.
Well, there's nothing new in the file. Well, why bar owners in Japanese games are always drunk? I don't know. The bar counter. The TV on the wall. There are bottles of alcohol on the shelf. It's a menu. It's writing on the back. Beer tap. There are bottles lined up on the counter. Is this a Japanese thing? They're very... I wouldn't say they're common in Japan, but they're much more common in Japan than they are here. Or like, I guess, in the West. A stool. A refrigerator. There's music playing over the radio. Painting of Saint Sebastian. The special was written on the chalkboard. There's a poster on the wall. Flyer. Sofa. This table in front of the sofa. Yeah, that's all. It's true. Cafe. Mama is polishing the dried bonito. Information about the incident.
The Kumakuras are involved in this case. Remember what I told you before? That there's a relationship between Ren and the Kumakuras? Shoko also has a relationship with them. You know about her dealings with the Kumakuras, right?
So basically, 2 of the victims are linked to the Kumakuras. That must mean they're involved somehow, right?
Not 2, 3.
3? Iris?
No, not that one. The boy. He came here last night?
Yeah?
Ota?
Yes, from Matsushita Diner. He's linked to the Kumakuras as well.
How? How is Ota related to the Kumakuras?
Have you heard the rumor?
No, that's why I'm asking. Mama told me a similar story to Iba's, about Saw Sejima in the Kabasaki district. The basic idea is this. 8 years ago, So sold his land in the Kabasaki district for 30 billion yen. Half a year later, an explosion at the chemical plant caused the land prices to drop drastically. So bought back the land for 1 billion yen, almost like he knew beforehand that the accident would happen. Did So blow it up or conspire to blow it up? No, that wouldn't make sense. So wouldn't gain anything from that. He would end up with 29 billion in cash and 1 billion in land. It's a net zero. There's more to the story. About So in the Kabasaki district.
The Kumakuras own a handful of real estate companies. They of course look legit, but they're Yakuza fronts. I'll call those real estate companies the KE to keep it simple for you.
Why?
The KE followed in So's footsteps. They bought up land in Kabasaki.
About So in the Kabasaki district.
Now, back to So. Have you heard of the plans for the casino in Kabasaki?
No.
So was the one who came up with it.
I was born and raised in Kabasaki. I remember the landscape of my childhood, and I loved it dearly. But look at Kabasaki now. When I see images of the destruction on television, my heart aches like it's being chopped to pieces. But I promise you, I will revive the Kabasaki district at any cost. Casino Town Kabasaki will give new life to the city.
After that, So moved fast. He submitted the bills he needed to the National Assembly after drumming up support in the right places. The bills passed, and it became an official government initiative.
Decontamination efforts therefore increased at a rapid pace in the Kabasaki district.
Okay.
At the moment, the area is still considered off limits.
Yes.
However, the air in Kawasaki is currently purified to such an extent that it has no negative effect on the human body.
Fair.
If the plan goes smoothly, land prices in Kawasaki are going to skyrocket. And all that land is owned by the KE. And by So himself.
How's this related to Oda?
The land he bought back for 1 billion will be worth 10 times that soon.
He's involved in some shady business.
That's Kawasaki district.
This is just another rumor, but the chemical plant exploding was no accident. It was done intentionally.
How do you know
Like
this?
So and the Kumakuras, you mean?
But there's no hard evidence of that. It's just gossip.
What about Ota and the Kumakuras?
What were we talking about again?
Ota and the Kumakuras.
Oh, right. You know how Matsushita Diner is close to the Kawasaki district?
Yes.
The chemical plant explosion made times hard. Foot traffic went down, sales declined. No wonder it closed down.
It's closed?
Ota must hold a grudge. Someone caused that explosion.
I never got the impression it was closed. Just, like, unpopular.
And if it was intentional, oh, he'd hate them even more. That's how I link Ota to the Kumakuras.
Say goodbye.
Thank you, Mama. I don't know if what you told me will lead to anything, but...
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to waste your time.
No, it was very helpful.
I'm glad I can help, even if it's just a little.
Well then, be seeing you.
Come back anytime.
Abyss headquarters. Monday, 4:57 p.m. I returned to Boss's office to report. But I didn't see her anywhere.
Where did she go?
Well, she isn't always here, correct?
True.
I sat down in my usual seat and decided to wait for Boss.
What are you doing?
I thought it would be easier to talk like this.
What do we have to talk about?
A summary of the investigation, perhaps?
What summary? We don't have anything new.
That's not true.
Huh?
I was curious, so I did some research. About number 89.
Matryoshka. Bags hanging on a rack. Cabinet. Boss's chair. Shelves. The entrance. There are wine bottles lined up. An RC car. Flag with big catch on it. Police officer mannequin that she gave a name that I don't remember of. Soccer ball. It's volleyball. It's a Tanuki statue. Soba restaurant door cover. It's a king shogi piece. Coffee maker is sitting on a shelf. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. She has a computer on her desk, the type that has a monitor built in. Oh wait, the boss has 2 chairs. Bookshelf. Has tons of things stuffed in it. Pumpkin. Happy birthday banner decoration. An electronic darts game. Public bath door curtain. A map on the wall. Police poster. Boy band poster. Skis. Snowboard. Triangular ruler. A symbol. Stationary bike for indoor training. Plaster figure. Decorated Christmas tree. That's been here since the first time I was in this room. It's a floaty. Mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. Mysterious mask is displayed on the wall. There's a pennant adorning the wall. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. Okay, nothing. Ibra is sitting on the desk. To be precise, the image of Ibra is sitting on the desk is being sent to my brain. Who is number 89?
As you know, he is an assassin with multiple confirmed kills.
You're not wrong, Trista.
He is currently serving a sentence at Fuchu Prison. He was imprisoned 6 years ago.
That's what Pewter told us.
After his fourth murder, he was arrested by the police.
What's 89... number 89's real name?
You don't know?
No such person is listed in the family registry. It is possible he is a foreigner, but his nationality is unknown. However, I believe it is safe to say that he was born and raised in Japan.
What's the relationship between number 89 and Shoko?
Unknown. I cannot determine if they have any connection. Approximately 1 month ago, Hitomi Sagan witnessed Shoko in Fuchu Prison's waiting room. I am unable to say for certain that the person she was there to visit was number 89. After all, Fuchu Prison houses 2,000 inmates.
But number 89 knew Shoko's name.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That must mean that he knew her somehow.
It is possible.
What about number 89 and the new Cyclops serial
Pewter
killing?
claims that there were 2 culprits behind the original serial killings.
That matches the image... that matches Iris's Somnia.
One was the former chairman of the Kumakuras, Rohan Kumakura.
But Rohan committed suicide last year.
That leaves 1 culprit still alive, number 89.
But number 89 couldn't possibly have committed these crimes. He was in jail when each of the murders occurred.
Correct. However, I do not believe it is accurate to claim that he had nothing to do with the incident.
I agree.
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
If he was telling the truth, his involvement is possible.
Let's talk to 89.
Let's talk to number 89.
I don't know if he's telling the truth or if he's full of it, but he's our last remaining loose
All right.
end.
However, we need not go to him. We can bring him to us.
What?
If we plan on syncing with him, it would be more efficient.
Can you arrange that?
I can.
What? How? After cutting through some red tape, number 89 was to be brought to HQ. He took considerable time to arrive, but for some reason, boss never showed up. Police headquarters, Monday, 8:56 p.m. I thought he had a really big beard for a second.
Sorry to interrupt your busy day, but I need you to tell me something. I'd appreciate your cooperation.
Okay. Camera used for interrogation. Desk in the middle of the room. Security camera. There are pipes in the walls of the room. The room is reflected in the mirror. I can't look at computer aids behind me. Dark hair like the drawing. Hey, number 89 is sitting in front of me. Now there's new information in the file. Number 89. Name unknown, sex male, age early 40s, birthday unknown, everything is unknown. Overview, mysterious inmate currently serving a life sentence at Fuchu Prison for murder, known only as number 89. Early 40s, Tomi is 37. Okay. It could match up. KE Association. Kumakura Estates, the name Mama gives to the real estate companies under the Kumakura umbrella. Kabasaki District. So Sejima currently resides in Azabu. However, he's currently not running for office in the Minato District where Azabu is located, but instead in the Kabasaki District where he was born and raised. Candidates are allowed to run for any constituency regardless of where they live. chart looking like? What's your name?
Number 89.
Your real name?
I don't remember.
Where are you from?
Burkina Faso.
That's a fucking lie.
Burkina Faso is a republic in West Africa. Population 17 million.
I don't have time for your jokes.
You're the original Cyclops killer, aren't you?
That's right. I was one of the culprits behind the case 6 years ago. One of the 2 Cyclops killers.
Do you know Shoko Nanami? Oh, listen. Do you know Shoko Nanami?
Yeah, I guess I do.
About a month ago, Shoko visited Fuchu prison. Was she there to see you?
That's right.
What did you talk about?
Nothing special.
You're in no position to lie.
I'm not lying. She didn't come to hear me talk.
Then why did she come?
To meet me.
Meet you?
She probably just wanted to see me.
Why? When did you first meet Shoko?
A long time ago. I don't remember exactly when.
What's your relationship to her?
A physical one. I'm kidding. She was just a business partner.
Who killed Shoko Nanami?
Alright. Let's get right down to it. 2 days ago, you called Investigation HQ and said,
How did you call them?
I know who killed Shoko Nadami.
That's right.
Who?
Hey, don't be so hasty. We haven't agreed on a deal. You're gonna let me out of prison, right?
It's done. You've got a deal.
All right. But to explain it properly, I need to tell you a story. It might take some time. Is that all right with you?
I've got nothing but time.
Then let's get started. The story of a lonely assassin.
I don't think that's a binding agreement, Trista, that Date said that he was free.
Once upon a time, there was a detective, full of righteous justice. Let's call him F. F found the evils of the world intolerable. F had no parents, no siblings, and grew up in an orphanage since he was born. He suffered every kind of abuse imaginable there. It led him to despise all the evils of the world. One day, F was chasing a thug down at the harbor. Someone wanted for the assault and murder of women.
Okay, I get it. I'll just throw down my knife. Here. You lower your gun. It's fine. I got nothing else on me. I'll go quietly. You know, I have a history with hospitals. I've been going to a special hospital for a while. Even if I get caught, it's all good. I'll come right back out again.
Why would you say that?
What should I do next time? Just thinking about it gets me excited.
Oh my god, that was a bit unnecessary.
The culprit was unarmed, but F never served a day in prison. The case went to trial for some time, but it was determined to be self-defense, and he was declared innocent. If the truth got out, it would be a huge scandal for the police. People at the upper level were terrified of what might happen, so they had evidence fabricated. F wasn't suspended or disciplined at all.
Oh, it's like America.
After a while, he returned to his job like nothing happened. That was a turning point for him. He was ready to shed the morality that was weighing him down, holding him back. F still wanted justice, and he was willing to dispense it to the immoral one by one. He became an assassin, a lone gunman. No agent, no employer. He was his own man. F believed that he was judge, jury, and executioner. But it didn't last long. One day, F got rid of a criminal we'll call X. X was responsible for defrauding and killing an innocent old man for his life insurance policy. Turns out, X had connections. Someone wasn't happy that he died. Rohan Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakuras. X was a top executive of the Kumakuras at the time. Rohan ordered his men to find and kidnap F.
I've done some research. I know you've cleaned up at least 18 pieces of scum from this earth. But somehow there hasn't been a single criminal investigation. They're all treated as suicides, accidents, or natural causes. Amazing work. I'm impressed. How about you work for us? Of course, you have the right to say no, but it'll be the last word out of your mouth.
F was trapped. Even if he somehow survived, he would be looking over his shoulder for the rest of his life. He had no choice but to take Rohan's offer. Thus, F's self-employment came to an end. He became a hired gun of the Kumakuras. Rohan even gave him a code name, Falco. Named for the falcon, a bird of prey.
Sorry, the tone of voice he said that with, as if it was the coolest thing ever.
Falco didn't quit his job as a police officer, though.
Oh, I didn't know that you still were. Sorry, you. I didn't know that Falco still was being a police officer at this point.
He worked as a detective by day, assassin by night, at the will of the organization. An ordinary killer would need motive to take a life, but not Falco. He did as he was told, one target after another. It didn't take long to destroy his heart completely. Time passed, and a few years back, Falco, who by this time was exhausted in body and spirit, made a fatal mistake. He missed his mark and ended up taking a bullet to the stomach. Somehow he managed to escape. After reaching a nearby shrine, his legs finally gave out under him. He had no strength left. He put his back up against the shrine and let out a moaning breath that he thought might be his last. But at that moment, in his darkening vision, he saw a woman approach him. He watched her take out her phone and dial for help.
Okay. Makes sense. You're probably right, Jester.
At the same time, he heard footsteps. Footsteps of at least 2 people closing in. He knew immediately that they were after him.
It looks like it, based on what she's wearing.
He sprung into action, grabbing the woman and pulling her close, kissing her to keep her from talking. That was the first encounter between Falco and the woman. She was a teacher at some school.
Oh yeah, there's your
It's
confirmation.
like she was from a totally different world than him. Listening to her talk, he would forget everything about his line of work. She was his only contact with the ordinary, mundane world. They met in secret a few more times, and Falco felt his heart grow warmer. Her smile and kindness were like a cold glass of water for Falco's parched heart. Falco started to become himself again, his former self. He swore on his life that from then on, he would live for her.
So, you want to go clean?
I think I've started to piece some things together, actually.
Fine. Do as you please. You've done a lot for us. But there is one last thing. One final job I want you to do for me. It's nothing major. This woman and her daughter. I need you to dispose of them. Should be simple, no?
Rohan handed Falco a picture of a woman and a girl.
Yeah, this part I'm surprised
It was
by.
the teacher Falco met at the shrine. And her daughter. She had just turned 12. Why the 2 of them? Rohan, as usual, never gave a reason. And Falco had no intention of carrying out the kill. But if he didn't, he knew that someone else would. He thought long and hard. How was he going to keep them safe and get out of the life of crime? He couldn't find an answer, no matter how hard he thought. He was backed into a corner. So, he decided to call on an old friend for help. And then...
Silence. For some reason he wouldn't open his mouth again. He's not talking. Why did you stop?
Why did you stop?
Was that the whole story?
Was that the whole story?
You mentioned a detective.
You mentioned a detective.
What's the connection between this and Shoko?
What's the connection between that and Shoko?
Answer me!
Hey, answer me.
This is a transaction, remember? Until I get a guarantee that you'll uphold your end of the bargain, I'm not telling you anything else.
Oh, you're a clever one. You got me now.
I'll give you half up front, half later. If you want to hear the rest of my story, you better start the release procedures. Once they've cleared, I'll tell you everything.
Date, it is unlikely that number 89 will uphold his promise, even upon release.
Pewter,
Yes?
start the preparations.
For what?
What do you think? The sink.
I have injected number 89 with the usual dosage.
Yes.
He will not be waking up anytime soon. Are you ready, Agent Date?
Yeah,
The time limit is 6 minutes.
It always is.
I know.
Then let's begin.
To find out what the fuck he's hiding.
Sup?
No, not sup. Why are you sleeping on the job?
Because I want to, obviously.
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over. Let's begin.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
It definitely is. But why?
Number 89. What were you up to? What? The green. I do not think I can pass through it.
The green.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate. This appears to correspond to the green thing.
89 is hiding in the past. 89 is covered in a green membrane. You can't get close. Oh god. Thank you very much, Mela.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
Thank you very much, Val. Ooh, unknown timies. The switch won't flip. No, I don't want this fucking switch. Fuck off.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know.
Smell.
It smells like a typical winter iris.
What does a typical iris smell like?
Elegant and gentle.
Can't you just tell me what it smells like?
I had to search online for a description, but could not find one.
Oh, right. Forgot about that.
Okay, those are the only interactables right now.
A winter iris.
Pick.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one!
It's a knife.
Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
Phone.
A phone. Should I pick it up?
Hang up or ignore. Hang up is a bad idea, I think. It's kind of a waste, actually.
It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
Did it not go to voicemail?
I guess it worked?
Agent Date, you've got 5 minutes.
Okay.
A picture.
Just a picture.
Remove. What do you mean fill out? I don't know what that means.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
You don't have to go that far.
The color has returned.
Hey, Iba?
I said blood, but it is not the same as human blood. No need to worry. And besides, we are in a dream.
Still, blood? I'd feel better if you used a different word.
For example,
Body fluids?
I do not feel comfortable with that.
I agree, Iba. Is there anything else to interact with? The book and the liquid.
A book.
Oh, click the other screen. Read or tear. Reading takes a very short period of time.
F does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Lick! Jump in. Lick sounds like a terrible idea. Stick hand in, please. No, I mean, sorry, smell first.
The smell. This is something I have smelled before, at your house.
Oh, it's
I thought
alcohol?
you couldn't smell in the real world.
True, it is not exactly smell, but from the composition of the particles in the air...
Anyway, I don't have any liquid like that in my house.
Well, that's not a good answer. Prevent the disturbance.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Seconds is a really useful one to be on. Make time. So stick the hand in your hand with it.
It is surprisingly deep.
I was not expecting that.
Did you find anything?
Well... Oh! There is something.
Cork.
What is this substance? Green tea?
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
It's not jelly.
Oh, again.
It's ringing again. What should I do?
Oh, I don't get a choice. Well, hang on a second. Pick it up.
All right. Who is this? What the? I lost consciousness.
Oh, you gave me another one? Oh, fuck you.
You've got 4 minutes.
Hang on.
What the?
Absolute choice. Of course it fucking was.
I feel weak.
Ah, fine, ignore it. It's forcing me to waste 2 minutes. Exactly, Cafe. So 3 minutes, I think.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
Yeah, I was, and then we
I
rang,
am curious.
picked it up.
What if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone. I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
Jesus Christ, 80 seconds left.
It's a pot. Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
A turtle ninja. Where? Fuck it, wear it.
What?
I told you to wear it.
Wear it? Alright, here I go.
Are you okay?
I am fine, actually. In fact, I feel as though my defense has risen.
I'm a little worried about your head.
Why? My head is thoroughly protected.
Oh. That's... Oh. Oh. That's not what I was expecting, I'd have to say.
It's a ceiling fan.
Is that like a giant desk fan?
A desk fan only moves the air immediately around it, whereas a ceiling fan circulates air in an entire room.
Oh, right.
Headbutt.
Ow!
No good, huh?
You were supposed to stop it, not do what you did.
It's a ceiling fan.
Hold on. That didn't help.
1 minute! Hurry!
I don't think I'm gonna do this in time.
It's a ceiling fan.
Throw something.
Something like this? Take this! Ugh! Do not me. Be more careful.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna do this in time.
It's a ceiling fan.
I refuse to believe that's the answer at this point. And yet...
It's a ceiling fan. Blow on it. Ah.
Oh, it reversed it.
Oh.
What are my options? 3 books and a switch.
A switch. But there are thorns around it.
I have no idea at this point.
A book. F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name. That name is Falco.
Falco.
Such a good question, Cafe.
book. I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89, a librarian.
Dante, 30 seconds.
I'm doing my best.
F stands against evildoers and brings them harsh justice.
Guy sounds like Judge Dredd.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Yes.
A book.
I don't remember what this one said.
Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
What is that?
It's an eye.
Tate, what are we going to do?
Close curtain. Pour lemon juice. Oh my god. Ignore. I feel like ignore is the only option I have.
A piercing stare.
Yeah, it is.
That was the wrong choice.
I passed out when it looked at me. Date, there's no time!
Shit, this isn't good.
Well, now I can see what happens when you fail. Oh, you can just restart.
Sup?
So there's no punishment for failing.
Sup? Why
Other
are
than
you sleeping on
redoing
the
it.
job?
And it's not
Because
exactly
I want to, obviously.
and it's not exactly like they're long, so
Why are you getting mad at me?
Yeah, this rug feels so good on my skin, yeah.
Why are you suddenly a cat?
Playtime's over.
I did
Let's
say
begin.
retry as well, Tristan.
Stand up.
Is this the Sagan residence?
But I don't know if the checkpoint's like
Definitely is. But why?
remember how much time you had
Number
left at the time.
89. What were you up to? What? The green? I do not think I can pass through it.
Really wants to hide it, huh? Okay, new plan.
Somnium scan. Activate. This appears to correspond to the green thing.
Exactly, Cafe.
A winter iris that blooms in the cold.
I know, I know. You can do it. I believe in you.
Stop it! You're distracting me! I got one! Aw, right after I pulled it out, too.
Did the green stuff react at all?
A phone. Should I pick it up?
Ignore.
It won't stop ringing. It stopped. What was that?
I don't know.
I guess it worked? A picture.
Just a picture.
Remove.
I don't have a pen. No choice. I must use my blood.
Okay, we can skip through this part.
A book.
I feel like you gave me a good timey for doing this
F
correctly.
does not have parents or siblings. He was raised in an orphanage.
F for Falco?
A book.
Yeah, so that's 1/3. Tear it.
Yeah! Are you sure this will help us uncover number 89's secrets?
It might. We're getting closer.
Agent
It's
Date,
ringing
you've got
again.
5 minutes.
What should I do?
Ignore. And I didn't get a punishment for it this time.
It stopped. Aren't you curious who was calling?
I am curious, but what if they threaten me for money?
You're a police officer. Have some backbone.
That's not how this game works, Trista.
I suppose we didn't do anything wrong.
At least you didn't faint.
There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
I'm curious about jumping in
Jump
because we know that it's
in, you
deep.
say.
Jump in, Iba!
You do not have to shout.
Oh, it does nothing when you jump in. Oh, that's lame.
Oh, sorry.
I don't know why I listened to you. There is some kind of liquid pooled on the floor.
Yeah, yeah, quarter.
It is surprisingly deep.
Yes, yes, yes. Eventually it will go away.
What is this substance? Green tea?
It's obviously not green tea.
Perhaps it's jelly.
It's not jelly.
Whatever I did with the pot was not the correct option because that still has That did
It's
not get a
hot.
tick.
Steam is rising from it. It appears to be some kind of green curry.
Maybe a soybean stew?
It might also be boiled green juice.
Yeah, like a slime.
A turtle ninja could leap out at any moment.
Not gonna wear it. Heat it.
It doesn't turn on. Is it broken?
See the phone over there? Call the manufacturer.
Okay. Do you think they make dream house calls?
I do not.
Agent Dante,
A
you've got
pot
4
with green
minutes.
soup.
Drink it.
What is this anyway?
You can tell by tasting it.
I would like to know before I put it in my mouth.
You don't get to choose.
It's green, right? It's gotta be gack.
Gick.
Don't say such things. I'm the one who has to drink it. Fine. I'll have a sip.
I don't know, Tristan. That's not a sip.
Iba? Hey, Iba! Iba!
Thank you for the delicious soup.
What kind of soup was it?
Elephant.
What did you say?
Elephant.
I don't know if that was a good choice. Don't know if that was the correct choice at all. I clicked out of the screen.
A book.
I know I can just tear this. Oh, times 3. I'll read it first. Thank you.
F became an assassin for the Kumakuras. Rohan himself bestowed F a code name. That name is Falco.
Falco.
A book. Ha! I wonder what these books symbolize.
I don't know. Maybe he used to oversee a library?
Number 89. A librarian. What is that? Ah!
It's an eye.
Date, what are we going to do?
You can't ignore it. Poke it. Pour lemon juice. Yeah, pour lemon juice on it.
Lemon? Lemon, lemon. Where are you, lemon?
You usually get a lemon with an order of karage, right?
Ooh.
No lemon.
Before we think about squeezing some on there, shouldn't we take a bite first?
Oh, if only I had a lemon. If only I had a lemon.
Wrong choice.
Ah! I passed out.
Oh, we also could have ordered a lemon sour. That would have worked.
Why wouldn't I order something else entirely?
Oh, that works too.
That
You
double.
have 3 minutes, Dante.
Close the curtain.
It left.
That eye.
Do you know something about it?
I think I know who it is.
Yes. It was kind of cute.
No, I don't think it was.
Are insane.
What? That's...
Hitomi?
Quite a lot of options in this room now.
A skull. I do not see the body.
Kiss. Talk.
Hello there. What happened to your body? Are you comfortable being all bones? Oh, I see. You were thin anyway. Say something!
Wait, I cut her off before she said that. Oh, she laughed.
Oh, I see. You were thin anyway. I don't want to be the only one talking. I sound like a crazy person. Now you're upsetting me. Prepare yourself for a comeuppance.
Humanity finally develops artificial intelligence, and this is the result.
Date, I will unleash a furious punch onto an object.
Never heard anyone say that before.
Oh, I keep clicking outside the screen.
It's Hitomi.
For 1 second. That's a really useful one to have, to be honest.
Where?
Maybe her...
Her stomach, right?
Yeah, it's not like I'm touching her.
She's extremely hard. Perhaps due to her being stationary?
What did you say?
That she is stationary?
No, before that.
She's hard?
Hitomi is hard right now. Got it. That's useful information. Let's keep that in mind. Wait, I forgot. What's Hitomi's condition right now? I totally lost it.
Could you stop messing around? Or would you like me to crush you with this vice?
Hey, relax. I was kidding.
You have less than 2 minutes. Hurry!
A book.
Read.
The smile and kind words of a woman nurtured Falco's withered heart back to health. Sounds like you, Date.
No, not at all.
Really?
The nourishment is temporary. Then I go and check my wallet and it hits me.
Oh, I see. You are talking about that cabaret girl again.
Stop! Don't remind me.
It's Hitomi. What?
Kiss her.
You... Like this? But why?
You are like one of my limbs, I'm
Yes.
like an alter ego, an incarnation of Kiss Hitomi.
Yes.
Then it's like me kissing Hitomi, right?
No.
You sure? Because that was making my heart rate rise. And another part of me, too.
Could it just be only your heart, please?
Well, that was unhelpful.
A skull. I do not see the body.
Check. I don't see her throwing it down.
skull reminds me of the one from before.
But didn't that one have a complete skeleton?
There is a small amount of blood flowing from the left eye socket.
What could that mean?
Perhaps it's your head.
What about my head?
Let's break it open and see what's inside.
That's fair. Ugh, okay, fine.
A book.
What happens if I tear this one?
Here I go. What happened?
Nothing.
Oh, there's another book over there. I didn't see that one.
A book.
Read.
Falco was in a bond and turned to a trusted friend. The rest is marked over.
But I want to know what happened after.
A book.
The only thing... There's barely any difference in time. Tear it.
A green book. That seems familiar.
I do not think there is any relation to this.
Alright. Guess it's nothing.
I am making progress, whatever it is.
A book.
Tear.
What is this going to accomplish?
We're driving number 89 into a corner.
By tearing a book.
Yeah. I remember how shocked I felt when Mizuki tore up one of the porno mags I was hiding.
That situation was clearly different. A skull. I do not see the body.
I don't see it throwing would help. But it has time. It has timing associated with
Would
it.
that not be disrespectful to the dead?
Dead? It's a hunk of calcium.
All right. Sorry about this.
Oh.
Whose skull was this?
Unknown. I also cannot determine the connection to number 89.
I did do something.
Hurry!
Who was that?
What do I do?
Well, ignoring it is... I do not have time for that. Shut up or lock. Opening it seems like the worst idea.
Stop banging on the door! You're bothering everybody!
That's not what I thought it
Want
meant!
to bang on something so much? Play the drums!
That was the wrong choice. Lock to... Yeah, you locked to use those things.
Ugh. I passed out.
That was the wrong choice.
Dante, 30 seconds!
Lock. I locked it.
No! Stop!
Stop right there!
Oh, I still had time left. Day 4 Monday. Kikai.
Date, this is a serious matter.
Where's Boss?
Huh?
Boss, where is she?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since about noon.
Damn it.
Date, listen. Something happened while you were in Somnium.
Huh?
Please stay calm and listen. So Sejima's body was discovered. He was cut into pieces and put inside a vase in his mansion.
What the fuck?
That can't be.
The housekeeper found him and reported it to the police. And one more thing. So was missing his left eye.
So he was cut up and he was off. They also removed the eye, okay.
You mean the Cyclops killer did it?
Probably, yes.
What is your next move, Date?
We'll deal with So later. Before that, I need to talk to Boss.
I suggest checking her office.
Good idea. Not here. Where is she?
The Somnium earlier was just like the dream I had 3 days ago.
What the hell is going on? What is going on? Hitomi was shot by Rohan Kumakura? To protect number 89?
And there's another thing I can't figure out.
Boss. Why was Boss there? Because it was a dream? Was it completely random? No, that can't be. You can't dream of a face you've never seen. Number 89 must know Boss somehow.
This is a serious secret. Boss is hiding it. I have to search this room. There must be a clue somewhere. Maybe there's a clue under the rug? I lifted up the rug, but didn't find anything other than a few homoerotic manga. There's nothing under but the gay bunker. Probably isn't a clue. Nothing I'm looking for there. The bag's on the wall. No, probably not a clue.
Damn it, Boss. Hiding something from me. I could beat her over the head with that tombstone.
There doesn't seem to be any significant meaning to the tombstone.
Boss loves her wine. Maybe she got drunk and went to Hitomi's house for some reason.
You sound drunk yourself.
The wine bottle is not relevant. Nothing I'm looking for there.
I know. Boss must be radio controlled. She's a robot who was programmed to show up at Hitomi's house.
Date, calm down.
There's no connection between Boss and the RC car.
Hey, I know you're hiding something, Mario.
No, I'm not hiding anything.
Mannequin, but he's a cop. I trust him. The soccer ball, probably not a clue. The volleyball, probably not a clue.
Maybe she was a fisherman in a past life.
Why would that matter?
Sober restaurant's door curtain, probably not a clue. Big catch flag is probably not a clue.
The hint is the Tanuki statue. It must be a cryptogram, some kind of wordplay hint.
Well, what is the hint?
Okay, maybe the Tanuki has nothing to do with it.
Maybe something is inside the shogi piece.
I looked with the X-ray mode, but did not discover anything.
King shogi piece. Can't find anything special about it. Bookshelf, maybe? Nah, I don't see anything that could be a clue. Pumpkin is probably not a clue. Happy birthday, no relation to the case.
Maybe if you get a high score, you get a clue.
Do you really think that is the case? This isn't an escape room.
The electronics dart game is unrelated. The public bath door curtain, probably not a clue. The air conditioning? I don't think anything is hidden there. I don't think there are any secrets on the map. Maybe the posters? No, not clues there. Ordinary skis. The snowboard? No relation to Boss's secret. A chair. A symbol. Doesn't contain any secrets.
Maybe after I get on the bike.
What? You think a clue would appear?
It's just a stationary bike. The life preserver. Probably isn't a clue.
Have you always been down here? Maybe you've overheard some of Boss's secrets.
No answer. Keeping quiet,
Maybe
eh?
I'll sync with you.
Date, if you don't take this more seriously, I will end you.
Yeah, but this is so much fun getting all the stupid dialogue. The figure is maintaining the right to remain silent. It's the same Christmas tree as usual. Can't find any clues. The mask on the wall. It is strange, but it doesn't have anything to do with this case. The mask on the wall.
Look, Date! Handsome young men!
Why are you getting excited?
There are no clues on the poster. I opened the matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the matryoshka. There was a smaller one inside. I opened the matryoshka. Inside was a strip of paper saying, "Not a winner. Too bad."
Don't blame the Matryoshka for your stupidity.
Were the Nonary games this unserious? Sometimes, yeah.
I got it. I found it. This must be the key to solving the mystery.
Good work, Date. Now you only need to find the giant keyhole.
There were no clues inside the matryoshka. Maybe it isn't relevant.
Maybe this clock means something.
Like what? I would appreciate it if you exercised thought before opening your mouth.
Alright, the clock doesn't mean anything. Her desk. If she had a secret, she would keep it somewhere around here. Yeah, I guess the computer is the obvious answer. But that's so boring.
This PC?
I will try. Unlocked.
Hacking complete!
Logging in. I have recovered some video data. It was uploaded only a few hours ago.
Open it.
That is...
So Sejima.
Jesus.
Why? Why? Boss?
Why would she let her face be seen? The case remains unsolved. Would you like to save? Yes. There are still mysteries left unsolved. The real culprit, the incident 6 years ago, and Date's past. The story's branching points are insomnia. Use the flowchart to jump to a branching point in Somnium. In a Somnium, it may be hidden somewhere in the dream world. Find a new way forward. I don't think I would choose to do it, Cafe. Okay, so I need information before I can proceed. There were no branches in sinking in the curtain. Sinking in the vein. Okay. Time to go back. This was a very violent sink.
What is this place?
It looks depressing. How is this related to Iris?
That's how it worked in the Nonary game series.
Unknown, but there must be a connection.
Iris, what are you hiding?
Somnium scan! Activate!
Discover Iris' secret. Mysterious room videos and a strange device. You may be able to find the truth.
A double door.
Open.
It doesn't open. We don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
A CRT TV.
Hit.
Fixing it by hitting it is an old-fashioned approach.
Well, this is an old-fashioned object, so...
Oh god.
What was that just now?
A child's drawing of a rat.
Iris must have drawn it.
It is not yet possible to determine that. Let's continue the investigation. There is much to interact with.
It's very different than last time. Doors are irrelevant. Medicine shelf, gun, mirror. Okay.
A full-body mirror.
Punching it did nothing. Well, these options are all horrible. I'm not doing any of them.
A revolver.
Is it real?
It appears that way.
Look down the barrel! Shoot.
I do not see any bullets inside.
Just try it.
All right, I'll give it a shot. As I thought, this will not work.
I need a bullet.
A revolver.
Left, Dante.
I see many objects in the room.
Investigate the TV.
It appears to be a frog. A child's painting.
Let's hope it's not dangerous, or you might... croak.
Was that supposed to be funny?
No, I was just thinking about the meaning of the painting.
There does not appear to be a particular meaning.
I agree.
A shelf. Various things have been placed on it.
Investigate the bottle.
What? The explosions appear to have stopped.
The explosions made the room change.
This is a dangerous dream, but we must continue.
Blew up a frog. Operating table. Done. Reference
It
book.
appears to be a butterfly reference book with pictures.
Rip. Read it.
This is a reference book of butterflies and moths.
Is it irises?
Unknown. There is no name written on it.
Actually.
4 minutes.
What is there in this room right now? Gun, mirror, TV. Operating table. I don't know if operating table is useful right now.
An analog TV.
I think I know the solution here.
A butterfly reference book. That will be difficult with it being this thick.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Butterfly effect.
I suppose that is somewhat accurate.
The more you do, the less time you have.
But we have no choice but to investigate further.
Right.
Interesting.
An operating table.
Why does investigating the operating table do so much? Sleeping is such a fucking time-consuming action. And it did nothing. I've done everything with the locker.
A full-body mirror.
I don't think any of these are...
A common gas canister.
A common gas canister?
It's rusted shut. I cannot open it.
If you can't, then...
It is meant to be closed?
I think so.
3 minutes, Dante.
A common gas canister.
I don't think anything... No, I didn't want to do that! No! And I clicked on escape! Fuck you!
Small tingles, like sweet and sour. A ketone. Perhaps acetone?
Acetone, acet, some relation to Iris?
I cannot determine that with the evidence we have. More than likely, it is coincidence. A retro TV.
I imagine turning the dial does nothing. Yeah.
I cannot change the channel.
You have less than 2 minutes, Dante. Hurry.
Just a locker. That was close. If this were the Delta Princess, I would have been stabbed.
Why was it booby-trapped?
I do not see anything else inside. Would you like me to examine the knife?
Good idea.
That's different. That's not how it happened in the last time. Ah!
The knife that flew out of the locker.
Seppuku! That's not pushing.
It cannot be pushed in any further. The knife that flew out of the locker.
Throw it.
Like this? What? I only threw it lightly. An oil drum, television, and torso.
I think I understand. I'm starting to see the picture.
I do not yet understand it. An oil drum.
Look inside. Ugh. That is the rule. Oh.
What does this mean?
Bullets.
Bullets?
Well, that's
Maybe
what I
you can
need.
Use them in that gun.
Oh, she took them already. Okay.
You have 1 minute
A
left.
naked torso.
I don't think any of these are useful. I don't think they're relevant to this particular Somnium
A
route.
revolver.
Shoot.
Can we use the bullets we found earlier?
This could work. I'll try shooting it.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen. Who? What? Who is that? Well, that's So Sejima, but who is the other person? Who's kissing? Rehai.
What happened during that somnium?
We saw the whole thing on the monitor.
The blue one was the killer previously?
But we're just as confused as you are.
Well, upon further reflection, it is not so strange. Dreams are developed outside of our conscious will. When you sink into Somnium, there is no guarantee of what you will discover.
What about the figure?
Could have been Iris herself.
That is a possibility. The sinker sees the subject's dream from the third person.
That means that Iris, she must have met So Tsujima somewhere.
We did see Congressman Tsujima in there.
We saw that shadow kiss him, too.
Did that happen in reality?
Not necessarily. I'm sure you've had dreams of kissing celebrities and porn stars, right?
The first part, yes, but the second part, no.
You sure about that? Anyway, you know what I mean.
A dream is not made up entirely of memories. It can include things outside of your memory, like TV or movies.
Even if the figure was supposed to be Iris, her smooch in Somnium does not necessarily reflect her actions in reality.
You can't use the word smooch.
I agree!
So we don't know if Iris and So are acquainted.
That's right, because So is a celebrity of sorts.
That's an interesting way of referring to a politician.
It's possible she just saw him on TV or online.
We were silent for a time. While I was deep in my thoughts, I heard Peter speak.
Iris is about to wake up.
Got it.
I gave my short reply and headed to the sink room next door. We are continuing this route
Putting
now,
me to
yes.
sleep when I wasn't expecting it? You cops are more rough than I thought.
You signed a consent form before you came in here, didn't you?
You forced me to sign it.
Anyway, Iris, I have some things I want to ask you.
What?
Boss is looking this way through the glass window.
Is there something you want to ask me? You should be talking to Iris right now.
Peter is observing this through the window.
I'll leave Iris to you, Date.
The sink machine. Anything else in here other than Iris and the sink machine? The door to the control room. Past that door is actually another door that will take you to the 6th basement floor of the government building. That's how these games work. If you were watching Rollo play the Nonary games, you would be this wouldn't be as weird, but yeah, I understand what you mean. The sinker's chair. The person sitting here does the sinking. The subject's chair. The person sitting here is the subject of the sinking. Iris looks a bit hazy. Do you remember your dream earlier?
Dream? What are you talking about?
Oh, that was maybe 2 or 3 years ago now. Okay, Cafe.
The subject of the sink does not experience somnium as you do. Iris would not know about it.
How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Normal, I guess. Why? Did you do something that would make me sick?
I just took a peek inside your head is all.
Inside my head?
Do you know a politician named So Tsujima?
Yeah, I know his name and face. I've never met him.
You haven't?
I'm just an internet idol. It's not like I have connections to politicians or anything.
Alright, about the Nile message with Ota.
Iris, let me ask one thing. The message Ota sent you on Nile. I won't tell anyone about that thing. What is that thing?
I don't know. Ota's the one who wrote that. You should ask him.
Iba, Ota's phone is still broken, right? But he definitely sent that Nile message.
Ota purchased a new phone in Akihabara yesterday.
The same number?
Yes.
Call it.
Connected.
Hey, it's Kaname Date. Where are you? Ota, I know you can hear me.
At home. I'm at home.
Got it. Wait right there. I'm coming over.
Is Tessa still at the police station?
Yes.
If you want me to talk, release her. Criminal Procedure Law Number 198. Persons may refuse to heed a summons or leave the supervision of the police at any time unless they are arrested or detained. Tessa isn't a suspect. According to Article 223, this applies to all persons of interest. You haven't issued an arrest warrant for Tessa, right? So if you don't release her right now, you are violating the law.
Damn.
Do we have a deal? You want my testimony, right? Bring Tessa here, and I promise I'll tell you everything I know.
This kid is starting to get on my nerves.
So, what are you going to do?
Shit.
Head to Matsushita Diner.
Iris, come with me. We're going to Matsushita Diner.
Were you talking to Ota?
Yeah, telepathically. I have special powers. Anyway, let's go.
Matsushita Diner, Sunday, 9:46 p.m. Everyone's nice and alive now.
Tessa!
Thank you, Ota. It's thanks to you.
That's right. It's not like you can do whatever you want just because you're the police.
Maybe not, but you better keep your promise.
Table. Neither of us can figure out what the source is. There's a menu on the table. Kid's chair. A stool. Menus written on the Tanzaku paper. I can see the kitchen area past the counter. The counter. Disposable chopsticks. Anything funny to comment on here? Swinging door. Beer out on the wall. A low table. Small sitting cushion. Nothing but a window. It says good luck. See, Iris is standing next to me. Is this your first time here?
Why does that matter? Do you want me to leave?
Oh, it's a question! Have you ever met Ota's mother?
Don't you have things to ask Ota? Hurry up.
About that thing on in the Nile message.
Didn't I tell you? Ask Ota about it.
Oh, you're so unhelpful. It's Ota. He looks pretty nervous. Where is your mother?
She's in the living room in the back. I think she's watching TV or something.
Okay.
Did you come all the way here just to ask me that?
I guess you bought a new cell phone.
Yeah, I did. Yesterday in Akihabara.
Did I keep you waiting?
I was nervous thinking about Tessa. I couldn't stop imagining what dirty, perverted dojin plots you were acting out with her.
As long as I am in your eye socket, that won't happen.
Wouldn't happen anyway.
About that thing in the Nile message.
So let's hear it. What is that thing?
Don't you dare fucking tase me again.
That thing?
Don't play dumb. You sent that message to Iris.
Oh, Date, will you do me a favor?
What?
There's a picture on the counter, right?
Oh, don't fucking tell me.
Yeah, and?
I want you to take a good look at it.
The photo.
Yes, the photo.
You're so fucking stupid. Don't... Oh my god, that's even worse. You got fucking bonked in the head. The fucking frying pan. You'll die.
My head is pounding.
That is true, Trista.
What time is it?
The day has turned over. It is Monday, 2:50 a.m. You've been unconscious for nearly 5 hours.
And no one...
Ota got me, didn't he?
He did. He struck you over the head with the walk.
Little bastard. Why did he do that?
I don't know. But afterward, he ran off with Iris.
Oh, good. Well, they're gonna get murdered in this timeline as well, are they?
How do you know?
You had lost consciousness, but I was still watching. I recorded video of the incident. Take a look.
You witch!
Oh.
You stay away from my boy!
Tessa! What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, everything's fine.
What is
Okay,
happening?
let's go.
What?
Ota.
The fuck? What the fuck was that?
Why didn't you chase them?
I'm sorry.
You should have jumped out of my eye and ran after them.
I couldn't move. The mechanics controlling my ambulatory motion were short-circuited by the blow to your head. Date, the boss is calling.
Oh, how am I gonna report this one?
Date, listen. Stay calm, but this is an emergency. Just now, the killer... Well, just watch the video. I sent the address to Ima.
Iris.
Ah, this is very familiar.
No, that's...
The criminal is streaming this live.
Iva, the source.
Identified. The Okiura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse, Koto District.
Okiura?
Date, focus. We need to get to the site, now.
I kept my foot to the gas the whole time. I could feel the sweat on my palms. The engine raised a high-pitched scream, but I could barely hear it. My heartbeat was pounding in my ears, shaking me to the core. How much time had passed? The feeling of time itself had disappeared. Eventually the car reached a long bridge, shortly after the image changed.
That sick bastard.
Why the polar bear costume?
Tessa! Hold on! I'll save you!
Ota.
Oh no, I understand that it's to hide the identity, but why a polar bear of all things?
Stay away from Tessa! Ah!
Date, we've almost reached the destination.
Please, please let me make it in time.
Oh, we might save them this time. Monday, 3:17 AM. Because we didn't see the slicing on stream this time. Oh, he's not dead, but he was stabbed.
You okay?
Date.
Where did they go?
Through the back door.
Just hang on, Ota. Help is on the way.
Don't worry. Iris is alive. Backup is en route to this location. Date, pursue the culprit.
All right, I'm on it.
Oh, this is different. Monday, 9:34 AM. Well, whatever pursuit happened, we didn't find them.
Any traces of the culprit?
Still nothing. We also didn't catch the culprit on any of the surveillance cameras. They probably got away through the back alley.
While wearing a polar bear costume.
Maybe they took it off and threw it in the ocean.
If it were filled with something heavy, it would sink to the bottom.
Oh, she's... Her being actively unhelpful is really irritating now. Okay, in the flowchart we should be heading down. Yes, that's it. Oh, the appendix has been updated. Client. An ant familiar with the command line user interfaces. What? Judge, jury, and executioner. What F believed himself to be. Generally a phrase that describes someone with total authority and the determination, some would call it arrogance, to carry it out. Not all that dissimilar to boss. Standalone. Unaffiliated or able to exist entirely without any other entity, closely tied to the idea of independence. Branching paths. Branching paths always appear in Somnia. Discover the other routes by jumping to the Somnium where the story splits. Who is this? That's supposed to be... Oh, that's concept art of 89. He looks very different. Okay, enjoy dinner, cafe. Matryoshka, cabinet, large key, bags hanging on a rack, boss's chair. You have nothing funny to say anymore, do you? The entrance. Cold air is blowing from the AC. Tombstone, RIP. There are wine bottles lined up. Police officer mannequin, RC car, volleyball. A broom is leaning against the wall. Soccer ball. Flag. I have to. I don't want to miss out on any dialogue. And the coffee maker. It's King Shogi piece. Boss's desk. There are stickers all over the front. The Persian rug is laid out. She has a computer on her desk, the type that has a monitor built in, a bookshelf, it has a ton of stuff in it, pumpkin, happy birthday banner decoration, an electronic darts game, triangular ruler, snowboard, skis, police poster, a map on the wall, public bath door curtain, boy band poster, stationary bike for indoor training, a symbol, it's a floaty. Plaster figure, a decorated Christmas tree. It's been here since the first time I was in the room. There's a lot of stuff hanging on the coat hanger. Mysterious mask on the right, left. Mysterious mark is displayed on the wall. There's a pennant adorning the wall. Okay, that's everything. There needs to be a random item at some point in the game where it says it's an item with green text. That'd be funny. Boss is sitting on top of her desk. From this angle, it looks like you should be able to see up her skirt, but you can't. Not that I would want to. Has CSI found anything at the warehouse?
It's still ongoing, but they haven't found anything of note yet. Date, Aiba, go to the warehouse again and investigate. You two might be able to find some useful clues.
About Okiura Fishery.
You should ask Aiba about that.
Yes, I've already done some research. Okiura Fishery is owned by the Okiura we know. Renju's father created the company.
Another connection to Renju.
No, actually. Currently, Okiura Fishery has nothing to do with Renju. The company has been managed by office representatives for the past 17 years after Renju's father died. Renju holds no shares and is not involved in the management. In short, Renju did not inherit the company from his father, and it was instead given to other persons.
So it's a coincidence the criminal chose that location?
Unknown.
I want to hear from a representative of Okura Fishery.
They're giving statements at HQ right now. The line is pretty long.
You could just talk to Mizuki.
Right. She's part of the Okura family too. Oh, speaking of. Hey boss, did you end up sending anyone to take care of Mizuki yesterday?
Jeez, you're finally getting around to asking that? Yes, she's fine. I had one of our new recruits take her. She took her back to your house, so Mizuki should still be there.
So Mizuki's at home.
And I'm fairly certain she's furious with you. After leaving her alone with Mama, I mean.
About Iris and Ota.
They were taken to Central Hospital. Ota's surgery went well. He's in treatment now. He's stable, nothing life-threatening. Iris, though.
Is she still in surgery?
Yeah.
Iris's left eye was forcibly removed. Because the optic nerve is connected to the brain, the surgery will take some time to complete.
That is true, Tristan. Have you contacted Hitomi and Mayumi?
Of course. Hitomi's at the hospital, waiting for the surgery to finish.
And Mayumi?
She was at the hospital earlier, waiting for Ota to get out. I think she went back home to get some clothes and things for Ota's hospital stay.
Date, last night, Mayumi left the diner to chase after Iris and Ota. Perhaps she knows something.
Yeah, she might. Let's listen to Mayumi's story.
About so.
So, Sejima? He was in Iris' Somnium yesterday.
Right. But Iris says she's never met him.
Why not ask So about it?
So lives in Azabu, right? I guess I could.
Should go investigate.
Alright, boss. I'm going to investigate all this.
Got it. We're counting on you.
Let's go, Iva.
Roger that.
There's quite a few options. Cold storage warehouse, we'll start here. Yes, at least her friends are still alive, so she shouldn't be as traumatized.
Two cars.
These cars have been parked here since before 3:17 a.m.
One van and one station wagon.
A red barrier line wraps around the scene. In the old days, they used to use yellow caution tape for this. Now we've got cheap hologram technology that can do the job even better. Well, sometimes we use good old-fashioned yellow tape. Hologram barrier. The water of Tokyo Bay.
Look! The School of Mullet!
And...
Aren't the fish so cute?
The water of Tokyo Bay. There's a school of mullet in the water, but it has nothing to do with this case.
Iva, what's in the box?
It looks like a person.
What?
No, never mind. It's a silicone doll, in the shape of a woman.
Oh, I see.
A wooden box. There's a silicone doll inside, but I'm pretty sure that has nothing to do with the case. It's a crane.
Can you please move the crane?
Date, please shut up.
Oh, stop.
The crane is towering. There's an oil
It
drum.
looks like that girl Reika from the cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
It looks nothing like her.
There's an oil drum. Does not look anything like Reika. Warehouses all in a line. The cops from the head office examined everything. Couldn't find anything useful. Warehouses all in a line. Stacked containers. I don't think this has anything to do with what happened. A bollard. Pillar to moor a ship. Forklift. There's nothing special about it. Cold storage warehouse became the scene of a horrible crime this morning. Mukura Fishery Cold Storage Warehouse. Police officer. I asked him about the investigation, but there's been no progress. Police officer.
This station wagon is a stolen car.
Stolen?
Last night, the owner of the vehicle reported it stolen. It was stolen at 10:33 p.m. yesterday. The theft occurred in Fuchu, Tokyo, in the parking lot of Famisto, a convenience store along Koshu Highway.
The Famisto parking lot, huh?
The car was stolen while the owner was shopping inside the store. The vehicle's engine was on.
Why the fuck would you have that much trust to leave the key in the car with the end? What the fuck? You deserve to have your car stolen.
The doors might have even been unlocked, which would have made the theft easy for the culprit.
Who took the car?
Ota Matsushita.
What?
Ota got into the car and drove off. The security cameras at the convenience store caught the entire incident.
What the fuck was he doing?
Ota's fingerprints were also found on the steering wheel of that car. There is no doubt that it was Ota.
The stream of the polar bear started around 3 a.m.
Correct. About 10 minutes later, Ota appeared on screen.
Ota stole the car at 10:33 p.m. That makes 4.5 hours until he appeared on screen.
What the fuck? The station wagon Ota stole.
Who owns the van?
The Matsushita family. It appears as though it was used for transporting ingredients and supplies.
Tessa, wait! I'll get the car.
Ota's fingerprints were found on the steering wheel and gearshift. Iris's fingerprints were found around the passenger seat. Those were the only prints recently made.
What the fuck? I'm very confused.
Was there anything else found inside the car?
There was one thing.
What was it?
Ota's cell phone. The one he purchased 2 days ago in Akihabara. It slid under the driver's seat.
Where's the phone now?
Its data is being inspected and evaluated. I cannot find anything in the vicinity that could be a clue.
Me either. Let's check inside the warehouse. Wow, it's cold in here.
The air conditioners have stopped. However, the insulation in the walls has kept the room temperature close to what it was this morning.
I should finish this investigation before I freeze to death.
Well then, you had better get started.
Shell is packed with cardboard boxes. I asked the cop on the scene and he said there wasn't anything special in them. There's a dark spot over there. Shadows on the left catch my eye.
It's dark over there.
Is it of concern?
Yeah, but without some light, I can't see.
I am perfect for times like this.
Square object.
Huh, there's something there.
You should go pick it up.
Huh. I recognize this.
An Odoroki Man chocolate.
Ooh.
You've been collecting them for 3 years. Each chocolate contains a special sticker inside. Years ago, you started buying them for Mizuki, but eventually, you got hooked on them. Even after Mizuki lost interest, you kept buying them.
That's a bittersweet memory. The Odoroki Man chocolate. Why is this here?
Perhaps we can use it as a clue. Let's investigate further.
They gutchified candy too? Yeah, they did. Can't see well in the dark. Doesn't look like there's anything else of value here. Police officer. Any progress on the investigation?
I checked this place point by point, but didn't find nothing.
Well, you didn't look very hard. Aren't you cold?
Yeah, some engineer from NRIPS created a jacket lined with heating wires. That keeps me warm. Nice, right? All the cops and inspectors around here are wearing them.
That sounds really nice. An oil drum.
It really does look like Reika from that cabaret club in Nakamaguro.
I told you it does not.
An oil drum. Probably not a clue this time. A hook is hanging from the ceiling crane.
A video camera and laptop. This is what the criminal used to stream. All of these items have been bought from pawn shops and thrift stores. It would be difficult to determine a suspect from them. I have logged into the Wi-Fi in this warehouse. Okiura Fishery Co., Ltd. is listed as the owner. However, I found the password written directly on the router. Anyone who saw it could have used it.
Video camera and laptop used for the stream. We probably can't find the culprit with these though.
The tires of the forklift are clearly frozen to the ground.
It hasn't been moved in a long time. What are you thinking?
Nothing. It just seemed noteworthy.
Forklift is stopped. Looks like it hasn't been moved in years. I don't know if that has anything to do with what happened this morning.
That machine is used to cut ice. We have gathered testimony from the workers regarding it. This has always been in the warehouse, so the suspect did not bring it here.
Any fingerprints?
Nothing. No fingerprints have been found at the scene at all. This entire warehouse is clean.
I see. Oh, it's freezing.
Date, we're at our limit. We've examined everything of interest here. Let's go elsewhere.
I agree.
No. Nice cutting machine. It's been here a while, so it hasn't moved.
3 a.m. this morning. Iris was lying right here.
If Ota hadn't come to save her, it would have been too late.
This is the workbench Iris was lying on. I can't find any clues here. Forklift. Don't see anything special about it. And that must be Ota's blood. That's where he was stabbed and went down. An evidence marker. It's a little marker that's put up to track evidence of the scene.
There are only a few items on the shelf. Is this warehouse not in use?
Can't find any leads on the shelf. There's a cardboard box on the floor. There's nothing in it. The inspector is doing his duties as usual. Any clues?
No, nothing so far.
Do you have a family?
No, unfortunately I live alone. With a job like this, I don't really get the chance to meet new people.
Once this case is wrapped up, how about you and I go to a cabaret club together?
Hey, now you're talking. You're buying, right?
Sure, I'll expense it.
I recorded that conversation. I will be sending it to the boss later.
On second thought, why don't we split it?
Aw, lame.
We see each other a lot, don't we?
Yeah, wish it were under better circumstances. Too bad you're not a girl. This could be the start of something.
Huh. Yeah, thinking the same thing.
You two fucking horny losers. Matsushita Diner. Matsushita Diner, Monday. Oh, she's happy looking at the picture of Oda at least.
Who might you be?
It's me, Kaname Date. We met yesterday. I gave you my card.
Oh. So how can I help you?
Table. Disposable chopsticks. We did this last night. There's a menu on the table. Condiments are placed on the table. A round chair. It's a mop. Kid's chair. Beer out on the wall. It's an autograph. It's not probably from a celebrity. Menus written on the wall in Tenzaki paper. You can see the kitchen area past the counter. Oh yeah, she's definitely, like, memorially challenged. Counter. Swinging door. Sitting cushion. Low table. Nothing but a window. Lucky cat statue. It says good luck. The years have stopped turning on the clock. It's November, but the calendar says January. It's Mayumi, Hoda's mother. She has a picture frame next to her. Next to her, she's holding it. Are you done packing?
Packing? What are you talking about?
I thought you came here to pack some of Ota's things for his hospital stay.
Ota? At the hospital? My boy's fine. You shouldn't say things like that to a mother.
About that photo.
Oh, this?
As Mayumi spoke, she turned the photo
This
towards
is a
me.
family photo from when Ota was still small.
The fuck?
I wanted to look at it again. I'm a horrible mother. I've always caused trouble for my husband and Ota. They've helped me so many times. I am such a burden. But they were always smiling. They were so kind.
The idea that you've looked like this for like the last 10 years is sad.
I remember a gift they gave me one Mother's Day. They knew how much I liked floral patterns. So they gave me this apron and a kitchen knife. Oh, I was so happy. I was crying and smiling, and that's what this photo is from. It's kind of embarrassing, but isn't it such a nice photo?
Yes, that's very nice, Mayumi.
I was trying to figure that out as well, to be honest, Trista. Where is your husband?
Oh, who knows?
Date, I did some research on her husband, Ota's father. His name is Matsushita.
Ugh! Oh! No wonder I couldn't identify what he was supposed to look like. Oh, he's hideous.
He died of myocardial infarction 5 years ago.
What? What is going on here?
About the Odoroki Man chocolate. Just to be sure, I decided to ask Mayumi about the Odoroki Man chocolate I found at the warehouse. I took it out of my pocket to show her.
Do you know anything about this chocolate?
Oh, you like Odoroki Man?
Yes, actually. I was hooked on them at one point.
My Ota loves them too. When he was younger, he used to collect all the stickers. He was the best at it.
Ew, fudge. About last night.
Last night? What time?
Before 10 p.m.
Oh, I was already asleep by 10.
You were sleeping? That can't be.
Ota.
You left the diner to chase after Ota and Iris.
Oh, that's what you meant, fudge.
I saw the whole thing with my own left eye.
Left eye? Not both your eyes?
Well...
Anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't go anywhere last night. I was asleep. I was dreaming.
Dreaming?
Yes. A very nostalgic dream.
What kind of dream?
It was when my son had just started elementary school.
Yes, he is now.
I had Ota run an errand for me, and he was taking so long, and I was waiting. My husband said it was nothing to worry about, but I couldn't take it anymore and went to look for him. I found him at a traffic signal, crying. He said he couldn't come home because the signal was still red. But it was one of those crossing signals you have to push. That boy didn't even notice it. He just stood in front of that red light. So stubborn. So stupidly honest. That's my Ota. He was so cute. I couldn't help it.
Date, I noticed something. Can you look at Mayumi with the thermal imaging turned on?
Oh, it's her brain.
Do you see it?
Part of her brain is blue.
That might be due to low blood flow in that part of the brain.
Which means...
Mayumi has an illness. I have checked her hospital records. For the past 6 years, Mayumi has been suffering from dementia.
Dementia?
Symptoms vary considerably, but Mayumi appears to be afflicted by memory loss. She seems to be missing memories.
I see. So that's where those weird comments were coming from. Can she run a diner like that?
It isn't running.
What do you mean?
Matsushita Diner has been closed for 8 years.
Okay.
Matsushita Diner is near the Kabasaki district. It is not technically within the restricted area. However, after the chemical plant explosion, the number of potential customers must have dropped considerably. Before the accident, this diner managed quite well due to its proximity to Bloom Park. Patrons from Bloom Park would often eat here, being the cheaper option. But Bloom Park closed 8 years ago. The customers stopped coming, and then, naturally...
Does Mayumi not notice that the store is closed?
I do not think so.
Because of the dementia?
Yes.
I can't believe it.
She must have very significant dementia, which is very sad.
Well, is that all? I have to start preparing for the dinner shift.
Mayumi stood and went to the kitchen.
Date, let's go. It's better that you leave things be.
You're right.
Mayumi's in the kitchen. Looks like she's cutting vegetables or something. Central Hospital.
Are you okay?
Tate.
The nurse told me you were here.
Yes, just resting. Iris's surgery was successful. They told me she would be fine. After I heard that, a weight left my shoulders, and I just collapsed.
It seems that she passed out and was brought here.
Yeah, the nurse told me.
But I'm fine now. I feel much better.
You can see a toilet in there. Cupboard. Curtain uses a divider.
Pardon me?
When Iris was little, we used to play hide and seek. Seeing that curtain made me think about it.
Oh. Curtain uses a divider. Equipment used for monitoring vital signs. Measures heart rate, blood pressure, and body temperature on the monitor. Bed. There's a bedside table. A window. A sink. Okay, that seems to be everything. Hitomi is sitting next to the bed. She looks exhausted. About your alibi.
Hitomi, what were you doing around 3 a.m. today? I don't mean anything by it. I'm just doing my job.
I was sleeping at home. The police came and picked me up around 4 a.m. That's when I heard about all this.
Her testimony matches what was in the investigation material.
The cops came to pick her up around 4?
Correct.
How long does it take to get from Hitomi's house to the warehouse?
20 to 25 minutes by car.
And the polar bear ran out of the warehouse at around 3:15?
Correct.
If you're fast, you can just make it.
Do you suspect Hitomi?
Not necessarily, but...
About Iris.
Iris lost her left eye. They haven't found it yet. If the optic nerve and blood vessels are intact, they told me they might be able to restore it.
That's a wire. That's a long. Oh, those are long odds.
But I'm thankful she's alive. When I was young, I lost someone very important to me. Monica Iwai, my best friend. One of the only friends I had. While I was waiting for news from Iris' surgery, I started thinking about Monica. And I felt like I was going to lose my mind.
That must have been very painful.
Yes.
About Ota.
I am so thankful for Oda. No, words don't even do it justice. Ota saved Iris, didn't he? I heard the police talking about it. If Oda didn't go to the warehouse that night, Iris would be dead. I really don't even know what to say. It's frustrating that there isn't a bigger word for thank you.
Just pop her eye back in. Oh my god. Persons: Takeru. Ugh. Name: Takeru Matsushita, sex male, age 55, deceased. Birthday: February 15th. Profession: owner of Matsushita Diner. Likes Mayumi Oda Matsushita Diner. Dislikes customers who don't finish their food. Hobbies: fishing, shogi. Skills: backflips, throwing knives. Overview: Takeru is an ardent student of cooking and very particular about the ingredients he uses. Therefore, his diner attracted many customers, but he did not make a significant profit. Helping Mayumi was his first priority, decreasing his focus on the diner. So only a couple people left. National Research Institute of Police Science, the scientific research branch of the MPD located in Kashiwachiba. In addition to developing new technology for crime investigation and prevention, this branch also performs evidence inspection and testing. When an analysis is too large-scale or technical to be handled by this branch, it is sent to the National Institute of Sciences, a similar but unrelated research institute. Famistore. Family Store, a convenience store chain popular nationwide. Oda stole the station wagon from a Famistore parking lot. About Ota.
Oda was actually one of my students. I was his teacher in elementary school. Even back then, he had such a strong sense of justice. Not that I'm one to say, but I believe he grew up to be quite an amazing young man. He risked his own life to save someone else. His mother must have raised him well.
Do you know anything about Iris and So?
So, Sejima? The politician?
Yes. We believe they might know each other.
I don't think so.
Starting to have some suspicions about what's happened, actually.
Sorry for asking you so many questions at a time like this.
No, it's fine.
I should go.
Date residence. And this is where we started the stream. It's probably where we're going to end it.
Hey Mizuki, could you take a break?
She's lifting that?
I want to ask you something.
I can't interact with anything. There's a sound system, but like there's no TV. Mizuki's still working her muscles. You're mad at me, aren't you? Where's the officer who dropped you off? About Ota and Iris. No, I know that, Nat. About the fishery. Apologize to Mizuki.
Listen, I get it. I'm really sorry, Mizuki. Yesterday, I went to meet up with the Yakuza gang. The Kumakuras. Remember Mama said Renju had some connection with them? So I went to question them. But of course, I couldn't take a little girl with me. You understand, right?
I'm not afraid of any Yakuzas. I'd make their hearts stop beating in 3 seconds.
Girls shouldn't talk like that.
That's awfully sexist of you. No one thinks you're attractive.
I'm attractive.
Uh-huh, keep telling yourself that. That's why you haven't had a girlfriend in 4 years.
My girlfriend is a ninja. You know, she's just hiding in the shadows.
Sure. So what do you want to ask me anyway?
Okay, now I can interact with everything. Backpack. Looks small on Mizuki now. 4 years ago when I bought it for her, it's so big on her back. Mizuki's school backpack. Mizuki's favorite metal pipe. I have no idea what she uses it for. Mizuki's favorite metal pipe by the wall. Mizuki's clothes and mine hanging on the rack. We each have basically one outfit. That's because we're rational people. I don't want to waste my precious time and brain power thinking about what clothes to wear every day. A lot of successful businessmen and scientists do it. Okay, honestly, Mizuki and I do have other outfits. We just keep them somewhere else. My clothes and Mizuki's. Clothes are hanging on the rack. They're mine and Mizuki's.
Hey, could you stop hanging your clothes next to mine?
Why?
Your old people smell is going to get all over them.
I mean, I do like older women.
Date, I don't think that is what she's talking about.
Clothes are hanging on the rack. Big window. Bench press. The weights are real iron. The total weight is 220 pounds. Not that I can actually bench that. But she can?! Okay, so it actually does have a weight. 25 kilograms. So, there's 2, so it's 100 kilograms total. That's very high. There's a chair next to the desk. Trash can. Small filing cabinet. Keep a bunch of documents there.
I put the notice from your credit card company in there.
Small filing cabinet. Keep a bunch of documents that I don't want to open in there. A desk.
You watch weird videos when I'm not around, don't you?
Weird videos?
Something about cuckoldry?
No. Those are husbandry videos. You know, like animal husbandry? Raising livestock. Anyway, don't touch my computer without permission.
A PC. My hard drive is full of animal husbandry videos. There's a corkboard on the wall. Cushion.
It's cold. I'm going to catch a cold over here.
Cushion on the sofa. One-seater sofa. The 3-seat sofa I also use as a bed. I've been sleeping here for 4 years. Mizuki took over my bed. There's a 3-seat sofa in the center of the room. Rug. Coffee table. The top is glass. The speakers themselves are actually mostly
4
hollow.
years ago, Mizuki used to hide in them to scare you, didn't she?
Yeah, and I would scold her every time.
She hasn't done such childish things lately.
Good news for me.
You think so? I imagine that a part of you actually misses it.
Large speakers. The insides are mostly hollow. Audio equipment for an audio file. It's a door rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. It's a character Mizuki likes. Guess there's no point getting into it. It's a door rabbit, a stuffed rabbit. There's a bra hanging from the ceiling. No wait, just lighting equipment. Just lighting. A bed. Mizuki sleeps there every night. The entrance.
Hey, Mizuki, could you get rid of the Cleone in there?
Aw, do I have to?
Yes. If it were just 1 or 2, I'd let it slide, but there's 100 in there.
It's not my fault they started breeding.
My refrigerator. It's packed with beer, food, and a bunch of Cleone. It's a pot. Kitchen. There are seasonings and cooking equipment lying around. Okay, that's everything to interact with in here. We'll talk to Mizuki, and that's probably where we'll end it today. Mizuki's sitting on the bench. Where's the officer who dropped you off?
Where's the officer who dropped you off?
I told her to go home. I said I would call her to check in.
Okay.
Why are you disappointed? Did you want to meet her?
It's not like that.
You wanted to see her boobs? I thought you were more into small boobs, pervert.
I like big boobs too.
I suppose you are what they call a tit man.
About Okiura Fishery.
Okiura Fishery is a company Grandpa made. I don't think Daddy had anything to do with it, though. Grandpa died 17 years ago. Someone else is running that company now. They aren't family.
What kind of person was your grandpa?
I never met him. He died before I was born. But Daddy did tell me stories.
What kind of stories?
Back when Grandpa was in Great-Grandma's tummy, she was on a passenger ship that got shipwrecked in a storm.
Really?
She had to have the baby out on the ocean.
On the ocean?
Yep. And then Grandpa was raised by dolphins.
Okay.
Huh?
By the time he was 10, he was catching fish with his bare hands.
Okay.
And then Grandpa got up on land and learned language and culture and stuff. And then he decided to start up Okiura Fishery.
Sounds like a tall tale.
Yeah, Grandpa was a legend. All the fishermen and sailors respected him.
That can't be true. But there's a part of me that's thinking, maybe. After all, Mizuki herself seems superhuman. I'd believe her grandpa was an incredible man. About Ota and Iris.
I saw the video. The one at 3 a.m. last night. Ota is amazing. I'm changing my mind about that guy.
Iris and Ota came out of it okay. They'll both live.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank God.
Say goodbye.
Thanks for talking with me, Mizuki. It was helpful.
Was it?
I have to continue the investigation, so...
Wait, you're leaving me again? I'm coming with you.
No.
Why?
I can't involve you. This might be dangerous.
It's okay, I'm strong. You know how strong I am, right? You were the one who knew how special I was before anyone.
It was 1 year ago. I noticed something strange when Mizuki came home from school.
Hey, what happened? Who did this to you?
Some kids at school, 5 or 6 of them. They said I was a weirdo because I don't live with my mom and daddy. And they teased me. And I got mad and I told them to go away and they hit me.
Tell me their names. I'll teach the little punks a lesson.
Date, wait. Adult intervention will not solve this problem. Mizuki has to deal with this problem herself.
Mizuki, come on. It's time to train.
What?
I'm gonna teach you how to kick their asses. We're starting right now. Get ready.
Why the shrine?
The shrine is the perfect place for special training.
It is?
You feel better when you train in quiet, serene places like this.
Sure, whatever.
First, I'm going to teach you 4 secrets to becoming stronger. Follow these 4 rules, and you will acquire power beyond your wildest dreams.
Date, are you playing a character or something?
I'm not Date. While we're in training, I am Master.
Well, okay. I wasn't expecting this, but I think we have to end it here because the Sunday Fun Day stream is about to start. So, let's save. And we will continue this next weekend. it's much less depressing where we're ending it today. There might be a Fire Emblem Engage stream tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. It depends on whether or not I end up going to work, because there's some stuff I need to deal with. Alright. Thank you everyone for joining me. Have a good day. I shall see you either tomorrow or very, very soon. Bye-bye.